We've got an extremely powerful question this Friday by Jeanine, and she wants to know, how do I manage to keep my energy up in times when things are apparently not going well? You said that Dr. Joe Dispenza already said that this would be one of the most energy-consuming activities. Welcome to the podcast, Manifesting Big Money Fast. My name is Jeanine Hurd. I am so excited that you found this podcast or that you're tuning in to another episode. This podcast is all about manifestation, big money, energetics, spirituality, how it's all connected, and most importantly, how you can increase your bank account right now. So let's dive in today's episode. Welcome back, money lovers. I couldn't be more excited to answer this very powerful community question. And it is truly one of, for me, or it has been one of the hardest parts for me in business. And it's definitely true for many other people too. Because the part is when we build in business, when we start something new, when we pivot in our current business. And I had to relearn this part actually when I switched my business from German to English, which kind of felt like starting from the beginning again. And the thing is, first of all, we underestimate how long it actually takes to build something, in this case, a business that is working, making money, recurring income. It is much easier just to make $1 million once than to make millions on repeat. Let me say this. So this is something where I see a lot of people struggling. Actually, they're super excited in the beginning, making the first income goals, 10K, 20, 30, 50, 100K months, $1 million. And then it reaches a point where it definitely needs a complete new level of courage, strength, and personal power to keep going and growing into a new area. And here's why. In the beginning, when you start out, basically, let's say your company makes zero. So you're excited to make the first 10K month, but you don't have anything to lose. The way you make 10K is not how you're going to make 100K months. So now in order to grow from 10K to 100K, you already have to lose in a way or be fine with it that everything you did now, you kind of have to close again and do something completely new again. And then now you made 100K. Now you have to have the willpower to close everything that made you 100K month to build to 250K month and so on. Can you see like the risk that's involved, your personal risk or what potentially you could lose gets higher and higher and higher. And this is where a lot of people say, I'm like, oh, I'm out. It's too much for me. I'm rather having like the 50K, 100K months and that's fine, but I'm not growing. And I can say this for sure has been the case for me over and over again. Definitely the way I made 10K months, I didn't make 30K months or 100K months. And even now asking the universe for guidance to make or build a business that makes 150 million in revenue every year, the path I've been put on has been so uncomfortable. Who in the hell, which normal person would close down a German business or a business that operates only in German that made over 5 million in sales in 1 year? Like in my third year, like most people would say like, this is insane. It's like growing. It's so fast. Like this is your market. You should stick to it. But I've asked for something much more and the universe sent me on a clear path to go somewhere else. You've just listened to the first 4 minutes of the VIP version of the podcast. By becoming a VIP member, you can listen to 3 episodes per week. You will receive early bird access to the Monday episode, so you already can listen on Sunday. And if that doesn't sound great enough yet, I've got one more. Why you should become a podcast VIP member. I'm answering every week a listener's question in the podcast. So if you have a question, drop it in the Q&A thread and receive the answer in the podcast. Can't wait to see you. Simply click on the link in the show notes or go to courses.richandhappiness.com to become a VIP member.